Once upon a time, in the late 17th century, Russia was a land of tradition and isolation. The country was ruled by a monarchy that was steeped in centuries-old customs and beliefs, and the government was mired in corruption and inefficiency. The Russian people were eager for change, but they didn't know how to achieve it. Enter Peter the Great, a young and ambitious Tsar who was determined to bring Russia into the modern world. He was fascinated by the cultures and technologies of Western Europe, and he was determined to bring these advancements to his country. He set out on a journey to visit the great capitals of Europe, where he studied shipbuilding, medicine, and military tactics. When he returned to Russia, Peter was filled with new ideas and a burning desire to reform the government and the military. He introduced sweeping changes to the way Russia was run, from the way taxes were collected to the way the army was organized. He built a modern navy and sent Russian troops to fight in wars across Europe. He also brought in Western experts to help modernize Russia's industries and to improve its infrastructure. Peter's reforms were not always popular, and he faced opposition from the old guard who resisted change. But Peter was determined to see his vision through, and he was willing to use force to make it happen. He was a brilliant military commander, and he used his troops to crush any dissent. Despite the opposition, Peter's reforms were a resounding success. Russia became a powerful and prosperous country, and its people enjoyed a higher standard of living. Peter's legacy lived on long after his death, and his vision for a modern Russia continues to shape the country to this day. In the end, Peter the Great's reign was a turning point in Russian history. He transformed his country from a backward and isolated land into a modern and influential power. He will always be remembered as one of the greatest leaders in Russian history, and his legacy continues to inspire generations of Russians to this day.